Hi, my friends. I hope you are all well. And I just wanted to do a check-in. Check in and see how everybody is doing, how everybody is feeling after that really powerful global peace meditation that we shared in last night. And if you did not partake in that, I can certainly send you the link to what you can follow along with this wonderful meditation where we all joined in at 10:47 last night to anchor in this new timeline of releasing fear and releasing of the virus in our time frame. And I always like to tell people that, leading up to any type of energetic portal or big supermoon or eclipse, that the energies are building a couple of days before that said date, and then therefore afterwards. So you can still, especially for the next couple of days, still go in and do that meditation. We can still join in. It doesn't have to be just that one day that it is, coming in. For example, yesterday was 4/4. It was the portal of 4/4/4. So it was really bringing in this Christ-light energy. It was bringing in this shift in awareness, this shift into unity consciousness. So that energy is still present for a couple of days after, the said day, which was yesterday, 4/4. Okay. Now I have said on other Facebook lives and other Instagram recordings, TVs, whatnot, that we were going to have, I think it was a couple of weeks ago, I was saying that, leading into Easter, we have a great time really when the 40 days of Lent that led up to Easter. We were going to be doing a lot of reflection, and a lot of things were going to be brought into light, that there were going to be a lot of new directions for a lot of people. So you can go on my YouTube page and you can check out some of the talks that I have been doing. And if you've missed any, so far, you can catch up with that. But it really is all coming to a head now. We started Lent season, and it was a great time of going inward and seeing how and what changes in your life for those 40 days. And we have been going through a massive change individually, and also, what's going on in the world, with this virus. So, we were being asked to simplify. I know many of my guides were coming in and talking about simplifying. I did a talk on pause and reset, and how we are getting a big individual and collective pause and reset. I, of course, spoke on St. Francis, how years ago he was coming in, like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, I did a channeling, and he was talking about taking a step back and really going into the space of seeing what matters in life, reflection, speaking really like holding Christ consciousness and what that means or has meant for you. But simplifying, turning down the TV, getting off the phones, getting off the computer and the video games, and going back, reconnecting to earth and to nature and to people, and really having this great inner reflection, and this silence. We've all been basically forced with all of this great change that's going on to silence all the busyness of the world and really go inward to see what is really important. And leading up this whole Holy Week, we had the 4/4 portal yesterday, and then we're going to have the supermoon bringing in some great energy on the 7th, and then we lead into Holy Thursday and Good Friday, and of course Easter. Now, This is a really, really powerful week. I've spoken about this many, many times over the years, but it's a great, powerful week to reflect what in your world needs forgiveness, whether it's something that you have been holding on to, or you have had disagreements with people, or just relationships that have given you a lot of challenges or grief, or anything in regards to looking at what in your life and who needs forgiveness. And it always really starts inward. You know, we have this great alignment of moving inward and solitude and simplifying, getting that all the distractions out of our minds so we can take a step back and reflect. So ask yourself, what within you needs to be forgiven? What can you forgive? And then move that outward to the people in your life, your parents, your friends, any relationships that you have had. Where can you find in your heart to forgive? And start moving through this whole week, this whole magical, very powerful, energetic week to try to forgive or tap into forgiveness with those who have hurt you, or who have made you angry, or who have, you know, given you a lot of challenges in your world. You know, anything in regards to forgiveness, we want to really address in the next couple of days leading up to Easter, because it is so symbolic. You know, when a lot of times we hold anger towards people, and some of it really doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what has happened, because at the end of the day, it really has to do with forgiveness and healing, and not taking that on and holding it in your body, which causes dis-ease. When we have dis-ease in the body, it manifests into all of these ailments, stomach disruptions, anxiety. And if the dis-ease is, you know, strong enough or amplified enough, if you put so much time and energy into feeding into that, it can manifest into disease. You know, that's why I always, when I teach Reiki, I really talk about what inside of you is causing you this dis-ease, because it is showing you something. If you are still angry at somebody, you need to take the time to reflect. And, you know, maybe it's expectations. Maybe you had an expectation of how somebody was supposed to react to something, and they didn't do that in a way that maybe you would react. I've definitely have experienced that with my own relationships, and I've had to take a step back and look at, you know, maybe I did expect a certain outcome, and I had to learn exactly how to work with, you know, expectations. So yeah, so just take this week, you know, starting today, Palm Sunday, you know, a great week of inner reflection, a great week to connect to releasing some anger, some, you know, hurt, some pain, and really get into forgiveness. Okay, my friends, so that is my message for today at Mind and Spirit Alchemy, and I look forward to talking and sharing with you in the near future. Until then, be safe, and many, many blessings to you. Namaste. Bye.